Hi everybody, we're going to be glazing today, and here is just a coil pot that I'm going to be using for an example. I'm going to be using turquoise to get started, and one of the things we really want you to understand is that when you are glazing, sometimes these colors do not look like the color they are going to be. In the previous video you saw how the room was set up, and you also saw how the glazes on the glaze chart look different because they go through a firing process. Basically, you're painting with glass here. That's what this is going to turn into, is a colored glass. So I'm coming around. This is turquoise. Doesn't look like turquoise, and that's okay. I read the label. I know it is turquoise, and I know that coming out of the kiln it will be the right color. So I come around here one time, just like that. I'm going to make sure that I don't have any white spots still showing, just like that. And now I'm going to let it dry. While I'm waiting for it to dry, I can change colors. I can go someplace else. So this is going to be medium blue that I'm using here. Go to New Station, medium blue. So many of you are going to look at that and you're going to say, oh, that does not look like medium blue. It doesn't. It looks like it's pink or maybe a light purple. But I'm putting it on here. Alright, and getting it all the nooks and crannies, making sure that I'm not leaving any of that white stuff left over to be seen. The tables are covered with the brown paper, well, maybe a different color paper. I think this year I'm using brown. And there we go, all the way around one time. So don't worry about getting it on the table. You're not going to get in trouble for that. The last color I'm going to use here is a green, and I'm going to come along the top edge of my project. So this is a sour apple. And I'm also going to, in addition to coming around the top edge here, I'm going to do the whole inside. Now, if this were paint, I'd be done at this time. Alright, so all of this needs to be glazed in here too. On the inside of a pot, at least, you don't have to worry about being quite as neat as you do on the outside. Okay, so once this is done, this is my first coat of glaze. I'm going to let it dry for just a minute or so, and then I'm going to have to go over it again. Alright, so now I'm done. Okay, glaze one layer is completed. The thing with glaze is you need to do it 2 more times. So now I need to go back to my blue, down here, my turquoise, and I'm going to need to go over it again. So if I'm doing a little house project and I want my door to be yellow, I'm going to need to glaze it yellow 3 times. The windows would be glazed 3 times. If I'm doing a gargoyle, everything needs to be glazed 3 times. If I'm doing a coil pot, everything needs to be glazed 3 times. Move on to my next color here. Okay, and I'm going to put it on also. So it's important that you always put the 3 layers of glaze on. What if you don't? Well, your colors aren't going to be the same as what is on the color wheel. They're going to be pale compared to what's on the color wheel. So that is the whole glazing thing. Should go fairly easy for you, and I hope you have a lot of fun. Enjoy.